Morning children, welcome back to my class again. Let us go for the physics theory CBSE sample question paper 2023-24. The maximum marks which is allotted to you is 70 and time allowed is 3 hours. See, the CBSE sample question paper consists of basically 5 sections. Okay, section A 1 mark each, then section B of 2 marks each, section C of 3 marks each, section D of 4 marks each, and section E of 5 marks each. Right? Now let's quickly go for section A, 1 mark each. There are 16 questions here in section A. Okay, and children, listen to me mindfully and don't allow yourself to distract, such that you carry forward your attention for the next sections. Let us focus clearly our energy for section A, which carries 1 mark each for each question. Of course, it is subdivided into 2 parts, 12 questions of MCQ of 1 mark each, so 12 marks, and 4 assertion and reasoning type questions. So they are of 1, 4 marks again. So it gives you 16 marks. But my point of telling you children is, don't prepare for 16 marks question, or don't be selfish to go for one objective question of the CBSE sample question paper. Right? When the CBSE sample question paper asks you a question, for example, the question is asking which of this A, B, C, D is correct in question number 1, and there is one equipotential surface given to you, right? So what you need to do is, don't prepare only selfish way for one word answer. Okay, got the question of equipotential surface? So thoroughly you take out your book, take out your notes, recapitulate yourself, such that equipotential surface and its properties will be thoroughly understood by you all. Okay, so choices will be given, you will be finding it easily, no problem at all. But as I am telling you, do the preparation accordingly on equipotential surface. Second question on objective type is asking an electric torque. Tau is P cross E, P sin theta. You remember, I hope. You remember exactly, P sin theta. So you can find the second question's alternatives or the answer definitely. The third question of the sample is asking you on concept of stopping potential. Stopping potential, photoelectric equations, stopping potential, inclusion of current, voltage. Remember from the classes? So you will be getting the stopping potential question. The fourth question is concentrating on alpha particle scattering. Alpha particle scattering. Why the alpha particle is entering straight without scattering? Maximum alpha particles are moving straight without scattering. So that question, if you read the sample paper, you will clearly understand what is the question trying to ask you. Obviously, the alpha particle is having the free passage for maximum because atom is almost empty in space. Fifth question is asking on one Fleming's left hand rule, the force acting on. Okay, so electrons movement is given, magnetic field in a particular direction is given, and the question is asking you which direction the force would be acting. So I told you all in the classes also, left hand rule, Fleming's left hand rule. The first finger towards magnetic field, the middle finger towards the positive charge, and the thumb represents the force acting on it. Am I right? So this is what you need to find out for the question number 5 using Fleming's left hand rule. So don't simply answer the objective type question of the CBSE samples, but thoroughly prepare for the Fleming's left hand rule, as I've told you all, and quickly you remember, like, okay. So if electrons movement is given in positive x-axis, the currents, the magnetic field along the y-axis, and the direction of the force is asked. So I hope you can apply on it. Whether it will be positive z-axis or negative z-axis, you see from the movement of the electron. Opposite of that will be your charge, right? Movement of the charge. So what we will be getting is easy, I hope you can do it. Similarly, the sixth question is on di, para and ferromagnetic materials. The X and Y, two elements are given, and the question is asking you that the permeability, question number 6, relative permeability is slightly less than 1 or slightly more than 1, and trying to ask you identify the elements X and Y. So I hope you will do it surely, right? Seventh question is asking on the maximum current passing through the galvanometer, and the 10 amperes passage is required by putting one shunt resistance for conversion of one galvanometer to ammeter. So I am pretty sure you remember how is the shunt. IgG and ISS you equate and you find what is S. Am I right? So you can do that. Question number 7. Question number 8 is based on angular momentum of revolving electron, right? So you can do it. Options are given to you, and out of the options you need to find out which one is representing the angular momentum of revolving electron. Similarly, question 9 is on electrical transmission, long distance electrical transmission. Children, I told you already what is the use of stepping up and stepping down transformers, right? When you step up the voltage, as we have discussed in the class already, why you step up to 11,000 volt or 22,000 volt, such that you can reduce the current proportionately. Remember, EP IP is equal to ES IS. So from that basic equation you can very well understand the rule of stepping up and stepping down transformers. So in long distance electrical transmissions, the options are given to you. You can choose the correct option definitely. Higher the voltage, lower the current in the input side. Opposite of that is on the output side. So you can go for it. Question number 10 is electromagnetic waves propagation. Okay. If electric field is in a particular axis, magnetic field is in a particular axis, the question is asking the direction for the EM waves. And we have all discussed about that if EX represents in a particular direction, magnetic field represents in a particular direction, then E cross B gives you the electromagnetic waves propagation. So question number 10 also you will answer easily. Question number 11 is on induced EMF and flux. Okay, how the relationship is, and the current, rate of change of current is given to you, and you need to find out what is d phi. Okay, so you can find out d phi from that given condition or the question. Read it correctly, you will find it. Similarly, question 12 is on binding energy of electrons. Binding energy of electrons, right? How the binding energy of electron from the nucleus is at the outermost orbit, negative, positive, or how much and why. Okay, so read that question and prepare for it. Similarly, question 13 is on photocurrent, photoelectric effects. Quickly recapitulate, study on, and tell me how you can correlate about the photocurrents there, right? Question 14 is on PN junction diode. So PN junction diode, simply attaching each other, question is asking, simply attaching each other, is it possible or not? And the assertion and reasoning type is given to you. Okay, so you'll be doing for it PN junctions. Similarly, 15, question 15, electron in higher or lower potential. When the electron is coming from the negative toward the positive or from the positive toward the negative, the concept of electrons potential, and whether it will be maximum or minimum and in which case. Okay. Question 16 is on optical fibers, core and cladding. Remember, when optical fibers you have studied, you have used the basic of that is the TIR, total internal reflection. Am I right? So you will be getting for it. So this is what is for section A, which consists of 16 questions. So we will be discussing in our next class about section B, C, D and E. Okay. And again I am telling you, if you are preparing for the board examination of CBSE and physics being one crucial subject, don't be afraid of, don't worry yourself, but think of what you need to do exactly as I told you. Because I told you already, it is not a classroom, physics classroom again. It is voices inspiring classes, which gives you motivations for how to prepare and what to prepare and when to prepare. Right? So, quickly, again telling you that if you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. I will be thankful, and you will be getting indirectly the blessings of mine of how to go for the physics and remove the phobia of class 12 board examination 2024. Signing up. Thank you so much.